Hi guys, Carrie here with hangwithcarrie.com. Today I'm going to bring to you 5 quick and easy tips that you can use to start on your blogging. A lot of us are intimidated by blogging. We feel that we need to have a degree in English or linguistics or need to know what a complex preposition is, a dangling modifier, a cleft sentence, all those terminologies that come into play when you're actually doing any professional writing. Well, blogging is not a professional writing by any means, and that's what I love most about it, is that you can be you. And if you've ever listened to some of the industry leaders in person and then gone to their blogs, you think, wow, that's exactly how they would sound if they were talking to me personally on a one-on-one basis. So that's the goal. You want to be able to be authentic, be real, and you want that reader to really feel that they're right there and you're talking to them specifically. So hopefully these tips will help you do that. So the first one is, don't beat around the bush. Don't be afraid that the reader is not going to read all of your content if you give the surprise away at the beginning. That's what you want. People don't have time to read a long thing. They want to know, okay, if I skim through this really, really quick at the beginning, is it going to be something that's going to hold my interest? Is it something that I want to know? If your reader is not entertained or not intrigued by what you wrote, they're going to carry on, and that's okay. There's billions of people on the internet. But if they read something at that very beginning that's like, you know what? I've wanted to know more about this. They're going to read right through till the end, and that's what your goal is. So don't be afraid of giving away the surprise at the beginning. That's what you want. The second thing is, who are you talking to? And yesterday I posted a training on marketing trends that are shaping online business. And I talked a little bit about in 2014 how it's going to be very, very important to know your target market inside and out. And when you're blogging, it's going to be very, very important because people are going to type in their blog search a very specific term or a phrase. They want to know where the answers are to their problems, to their pain, to the knowledge they want to acquire. So you need to know exactly who you're speaking to. And that's a whole other training. You can reach out to me at hangwithcarrie.com and we can go over talking about how to find your target market and what that means. But for now, you just need to know who your target market is. And if you create valuable content that is specifically directed to a certain group of people, they will keep coming back to you. The third one is, keep it short and sweet. People don't want to, I know for me, if I see a blog post and it's long paragraphs, no breaks in it, there's no pictures, I don't even want to read it. I don't even want to start to read it because I know that I'm going to be there for a long time. When you're looking at stuff on the internet, it's different from looking at a book. So it's very hard on the eyes. So it has to be short. It has to be broken up. And if you visit my site, hangwithcarrie.com, you'll notice how I like to break things up. I'll either use lots of quotation marks, I'll use ... to kind of represent a pause in my thinking or in my sentence. So those are some things that are going to attract a viewer to your site or a reader to your content. So the general idea is, or I guess the averages are, that if you keep your post between 400 and 600 words, that's perfect. In order to rank on Google or to be caught or seen by the search engines, you need to have a minimum of 250 words. So that's a good thing to keep in mind. I know sometimes we want to just blurt and blah, 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 but we need to make sure that we have at least 250 words, or else it's not even going to get traffic to be able to be seen by anybody. The ideal, again, is 400 to 600, but the maximum is definitely 600. Anything over that, you'll lose your viewer. So the last thing, or the fourth thing actually, is don't stray away from your content. If you have a topic that you're talking about, stay with that topic. You can go on and share stories that may seem like it's unrelated, as long as in the end it comes back around to what you were talking about. So keep it congruent with what you're talking about. And I always like to say, keep your information train on the same track or you'll lose your passengers. So try to remember that. Keep your information on the same track or you will lose your passengers. So the last one is KISS, K-I-S-S. Kiss yourself with every blog. And I got this term from a friend in the industry, and I was listening to a training of hers and it made perfect sense, and I love to use this now because it really resonated with me. So KISS stands for keep it super simple. You don't want to make it complex like I talked about. You don't want to have all these big fancy words. You just want to keep it very, very simple. Almost go back to elementary grade school writing. That's what a blog is supposed to be. Very easy, very quick. And actually, if you use any kind of SEO tools, or if you use SEO on your blog and you go to analyze, it'll come up with a Fletch reading score. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but anyway, basically what this does is it gives it a grade as far as the ease of reading. So really pay attention to that. If your score is within a certain number or a certain range, it's considered hard to read. You need to change it if that's what your score is, or again, you're going to lose your readers. So I can't remember exactly where the averages are and what the averages mean, but if you go to my blog and you actually read the post that goes with this video at hangwithcarrie.com, you will actually, there's a link there that actually will take you to the Wikipedia definition, and it kind of explains it a little bit more. So basically, to wind this all up, you need to just make sure that you're creating content, that you're keeping it fun, you're keeping it easy on the eyes, you're keeping value coming to the marketplace, to your specific marketplace, and you will have people coming back. And honestly, blogging is addicting. So anyway, I hope you got value from this, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Have a good night.